talking about inmates, the 7th and the 8th, it is taking these people a long time. And when I say a long time, it is taking these people a long time to capture these inmates and ensure that they go to jail. So I want to get over to that. Let me make sure that I get over to that. Let me close these browsers and give y'all an update on what's going on with these inmates. Give me a second. Close the Armenian crime syndicate. Let me close some of these browsers really quickly. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let's go over to this one. This is a good one. We'll use this one. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications, y'all. Let's pop off.
That leaves just 2 on the run.
Andres Fuentes reports that Leo Tate and Jermaine Donald were captured in Texas. First, let's begin with Gabby Killett, who is live in Baton Rouge, where police caught Lenton Van Buren.
John, Lauren, 8 inmate escapees in custody and 2 to go. I'm here at Louisiana State Police headquarters in Baton Rouge, where police say they are speaking with Lenton Van Buren Jr. upstairs. Let me move out the way here so that you can see this vehicle. Police unit behind me is where police will be taking Van Buren into custody. They will then be going to the East Baton Rouge jail and onward from there to state facilities. Now, Baton Rouge police captured Van Buren this evening on the bench at a shopping center parking lot where he sat in front of a sneaker store. Now, police tell us that Van Buren was in that shopping center off of Airline Highway near Interstate 12 in Baton Rouge. He was previously tracked to addresses in both Mississippi and New Orleans East, and court records detail that at least 4 alleged accomplices who helped him are now in custody. NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick promised to arrest all inmates at large late last week.
These people.
Hold on, dog. So you telling me that you were caught in front of a Snipes, in front of a shoe store, sitting on the bench with a Raising Cane's cup in your hand? Let me ask another question. What's the plan? Are y'all on a no plan, or y'all just winging it? So y'all figured out how to manipulate the guard, get people to get on your team so that they can make sure that you can escape. Y'all figured out how to tunnel through the fucking wall. I still don't understand how y'all got out, because the pictures that they showed, that's not a good, accurate representation of how y'all got out. People going to jail for helping y'all. Women is in prison and they now held on $1 million plus bond, $2 million, $2.5 million bond. People are going to jail all around y'all. And you're telling me that the plan was just to wing it and to walk around and get caught in front of a Snipes eating Raising Cane's? You ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got no home. You ain't got no plan. You ain't trying to go over to another country, have people saving up money to send you to another country to where you can't get extradited from. You ain't got no, you just walking around Texas and Baton Rouge. Y'all just hanging around in New Orleans. So what was you going? You was going to go to Mardi Gras and you know the whole world is looking for you? No, you might as well have stayed in jail. Now you're facing more charges. Now you might be in there for even longer. So you risked it all to go get some Raising Cane's, dog. Honestly, seriously, this is crazy to me. It would seem like somebody need to stack some money. Hey man, when we doing a major breakout, we got a prison break coming up. We gonna do this. Like, that should be a 2-year plan. Yo, dog, we got a prison break coming up. We've been planning this for 2 years. My girl saved 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 eventually. They sold everything, and we gonna go live in the Caribbean. We gonna go and live in Bali with Russell Simmons. You know, I know he dodging the same charges as Diddy. He the original Diddy. We gonna go to Bali with Russell Simmons. where they can't extradite us back to the United States of America. That's a plan. We gonna eat good off the land. We gonna become farmers. We gonna be free. The kids is all already over there. Had a PJ. We booked the PJ. We got the PJ waiting for us at the Clearport. Before 8 hours is in, we already gonna be in airspace. We should already be in Bali by the time that they even decide that we gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. If you gonna do a prison break, you gonna do a prison break. These niggas is walking around New Orleans and Texas. They know. Listen, if he ain't in Louisiana, he gonna be over there in Texas trying to get some box. They over there hanging around, walking around, going to Foot Locker and Snipes, eating canes. So your plan was to eat canes, dog? Come on, man. So you smart enough to get out of jail, but you ain't smart enough to not go eat canes. If I'm gone, I'm gone. I'm gonna be on a live with Russell Simmons. Y'all just wing it, dirty, no shower, walking around in the nighttime. Didn't even get a different haircut. Still got the same beard and mustache. You ain't got no mask on. You in the same city in the same within a 5-mile radius of where you broke out at. Okay, all right, I got you.
And Kirkpatrick promised to arrest all inmates at large late last week.
These people are going to be caught. That is a given. The timing of that may change depending on if people have left the closer area. Obviously, all the attention is here. All of the manpower and resources in an intense form is here within the city and our region.
Now, 18-year-old Patricia Van Buren and 27-year-old Tyshania Randolph were the latest accused of helping Van Buren evade law enforcement by bringing him to a home in Mississippi. Two others, Lenton Van Buren Sr. and Angel McKee, were also arrested in connection with aiding and abetting Van Buren. Police say they housed him in the aftermath of the escape before he traveled to Mississippi. State police investigators began to track the 4 alleged accomplices from phone calls Van Buren made to one of his sisters from a jailhouse phone. He told her to be outside of the facility by 11:30 p.m. the night before the escape. Police say one of Van Buren's sisters told them she saw her brother via video call inside of the vehicle of one of Derek Grove's associates. Police say that woman, who has not yet been placed under arrest, allegedly dropped Van Buren off at McKee's house in New Orleans East. Now, anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of the men who are still at large are asked to call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111. Law enforcement is offering a $20,000 reward per inmate for any leads that can lead to an arrest. This is Gabby Killett reporting in Baton Rouge, Fox 8, Local First.
All right, and then there were 2. Authorities recaptured Leo Tate, Jermaine Donald today north of Houston, Texas after a high-speed chase.
Andres Fuentes joins us with the latest details on that.
Yeah, and Lauren, Huntsville police arrested both Tate and Donald with the help of other agencies. They say that they were both arrested at US 190 and Geneva in Walker County there in Huntsville, just north of Houston. Both Tate and Donald face additional charges tied to their police chase that they did today. We're waiting on more information as to exactly how that police chase started and how it eventually ended. The duo right now is being held at the Walker County Jail, and Fox 8 legal analyst Joe Responti says that they will soon be sent back to Louisiana in connection to the New Orleans jail escape and the charges that they were originally locked up for.
I don't think so, unless they committed some separate crime in Texas. They're going to be brought to a courtroom there, and they're going to be extradited back here, is what usually will occur.
Now, the arrest of the duo in Texas after the police chase and now Lenton Van Buren in Baton Rouge comes after a massive 11-day search involving local, state, and federal agents across the region. Gillard University criminologist Dr. Ashraf Ishmael says that catching the escape inmates before they get settled into communities is crucial.
You know, I felt the longer this went, the harder it was going to be to identify. Just from history, when the days go by, the longer it is to be able to identify and catch folks. And so it's certainly a positive. And certainly the idea where they've been located and identified in Baton Rouge and then 2 in Houston shows that we've obviously doing a very intense search.
Dr. Ashmael says that neighbors also are more at ease now after an inmate arrest, especially after the 3 today, with some families and some attorneys leaving the New Orleans area altogether due to fear that one of the inmates might try to locate them. Ashmael also says that it's encouraging.
So Leo Tate and Jermaine Donald. It's 2 more that's left, y'all. It's 2 more that's left. And I just think that this is hilarious. Y'all did this so that y'all could be free for 10 days. And now you're going to be probably down bad in a maximum security prison with your boyfriend, locked up forever and never getting out. I wouldn't even have left. I would have just stayed in. You know what, y'all? Y'all got it. You got it. Like, it wasn't even fun. Sleep deprived, sleeping in a back alley, hanging out at the Snipes, at the local Snipes, trying to steal some Air Force Ones. It's not even worth it. You might as well just stay locked up. If you want a no plan and you're looking to escape just so you can be out of prison for the next 10 days, you might as well just go ahead back home, big dog. Go ahead to your hot and cot, take your charges, do your plea deal, and just go ahead and wrap it up. And the worst part about this situation is all of the people that was ever connected to you, that accepted a phone call from you, that gave you $5, that let you spend a night for the night, all of those people, when they find out what your pathway was and what you was doing and where you was at, all of them people is getting arrested too. That's the worst part about it, is that all of the people that was even close to, they are arresting everybody. Guys, girls, they charging everybody. Everybody. They are coming after everybody, and they are holding everybody accountable for whoever it is that helped you, or who was around you, or who held you down, or whoever it is that you felt like was your homeboy. Everybody getting arrested, everybody going to jail, everybody got to do some time. Everybody going. That's the worst part about this situation. It's the collateral damage that allowed for you to be able to walk around and go and get some Raising Cane's, bro. That's the messed up part about it.